Hi everyone, this is an update on my interferon treatments. This is June 17th, 2010. I made it through week number 19. Injection went well last week, due for number 20 tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Same side effects to report: evening aches, flu-like symptoms, a new thing where my face is achy and stuff, but nothing major. Ibuprofen takes care of it. Plenty of rest takes care of it. This week I would like to talk a little bit about something. I want to make a point across to everyone. If you are thinking about interferon treatments or on it, and you go public with this, you will have a lot of criticism. You will have a lot of questions and concerns, and I understand that well. If you don't want that, then keep it to yourself. Um, I've had people who are concerned about, catching the hepatitis C, which I have. Hepatitis C is in cat. There are several different types of hepatitis out there. And the hepatitis that I have, there's only one way that you can catch it from another person, and that is blood to blood contact, and that is it. You can actually hug a person with hepatitis. You can kiss them, you can hold their hand, you can shake their hand, you can take a bath with them, you can drink out of the same glass, you can eat off the same fork, and there's not going to be any worries of you catching it. Excuse me. If you do some research and you get legitimate information and or talk with a hepatitis specialist, you will find this out to be true. Um, yes, you can catch hepatitis C through sex, okay? From sexual behavior, you can catch it, but with exceptions. There's only one way that you can catch it: through sex, and it's not through any other body fluids whatsoever, other than blood to blood contact. That is it. And what I mean by that is you can have normal, quote, normal sex and not have to worry about anything. Where you come into a problem is when the woman's vaginal would become dry, the walls of the vaginal tears and starts to bleed, the male's penis gets dry and rips and starts to bleed. There you go. You got blood to blood contact, okay? And same with anal sex as well, whether it's be straight, gay, or whatever. If the anal gets dry, the walls tear, starts to bleed, the man's penis gets dry, raw, starts to bleed, there you go, blood to blood contact. If you're very well lubricated, you have no worries. And again, you cannot catch it through semen, you cannot catch it through saliva. It's only through blood to blood contact. So, just be careful out there. If you're single, yes, it's very wise to use condoms. If you're out there with multiple partners, of course, that's common sense. There's millions of other diseases you can catch. But with the hepatitis C, and if you're married, there's no worries. If you're confident with your partner, um, my doctors had reassured me that my wife is safe. But in the beginning, before I started treatment, we were very concerned. We wanted to please our own hearts, so we had my wife tested twice, and both times she came up negative. And we've had sex for 15 years. And I've had this hepatitis C since I was like 16, 17 years old, and I'm 47 today. So, you know, people who are spreading rumors about things are uneducated. They need to educate themselves if they want to talk about other people or whatever their problems or concerns are. Do a little research. And if you don't want to hear any criticisms or people be afraid of you, just don't worry about it. Just don't say nothing, because keep your blood to yourself. That's the main thing. You just don't have blood to blood contact. That is the only way. Now there are other ways. If you're using drugs and using needles, if you share needles, absolutely, that's blood to blood. If it's a small chance but a possibility, if you share razors, same thing. That could be blood to blood. Now, if you've had a blood transfusion before 1992, Absolutely, you should be tested because before 1992 they didn't check for any types of hepatitis in their blood supplies. So it'd be a concern if you've had a blood transfusion to be tested. Um, there may be a few other ways out there, but it's only blood to blood. Now, there are other types of hepatitis out there, plenty of them, that are like very highly contagious. Take, for example, hepatitis B, as in boy. Somebody could prepare your salad that's contaminated and you ingest this. And yes, you can catch it that way, just going to your local restaurant. So, it'd be wise to be vaccinated with the hepatitis B vaccine due to the fact that there are no cure or no treatment for hepatitis B at this time. There is no um, vaccine for hepatitis C, which I have, but there is a treatment and they can put you in remission, which I'm in remission now, thank God, with all your prayers and a lot of hope and determination. They can put you in remission if you have the B. So just be careful out there. Uh, use your head. And if you have any concerns, do your own research. It will say you can catch it through sex, but again, I hope I made my point clear there. You can have sex, but just be careful. Don't make sure you're lubricated because of the fact that the blood, that's the only way you're going to catch it. So, if you know somebody with hepatitis C, give them a hug. They need the love. We're all sick, man. And especially us that's going through the treatments. It's pretty rough. Again, it's like chemo and radiation. Love that person. Give them some compassion because trust me, I need that. I need the hope and the prayer and the people's concerns and questions. That's what's keeping me going. But anyway, uh, I hope that I'm able to make another video next week and give you my progress. Again, I hope I made my point clear. How you can contract hepatitis B as in boy. It's only blood to blood. If you have any other concerns or questions, please email me at cyberfamily08@yahoo.com. Put in the subject interferon treatments. I would not hesitate to be wide open with whatever you'd like to talk about. You can stay anonymous. I don't mind that either. Um, I know of some great doctors up at the Ohio State University in Columbus, Ohio, that be willing to talk with you and see if you're a candidate for the interferon treatments. Uh, I'm sure they'll be willing to work with you and try and get you in remission as well. I'm almost halfway there. 4 more injections. I'll be halfway done. So the light at the end of the tunnel is getting brighter. I get up every day and I fight this. So with your help, your prayers, your love, your concerns, you're helping me. Thank you. And I hope I'm helping someone else. That's why I go public with this. I don't mind the criticisms. It's only criticisms. What people say behind my back is none of my business. So, take it one day at a time. Remember, no to drugs, all of you. No to drugs and alcohol. I'm happily sober today, and yeah, a little depression here and there. From the medications, but I don't need no medications to help with depression because I'm okay with it. I just talk about it. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you have a great weekend. And again, please leave me some good feedback. Positive feedback is always good for me. Um, Hugs to all of you. And hopefully, I'll be talking to you next Thursday. Have a great weekend. I love you all.